People have joked over the years, Great American Small Park instead of ball.
The stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's game one of the American League Championship Series. It's Toronto taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton, singing this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When the team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Chris Paddock. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And now number 47. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. He wastes no time on this one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
At the belt and fires. Double steal, and it's a squeeze. Farmer not in time to first, and a run comes across.
So they go with the suicide squeeze attempt, and it couldn't have worked out any better. A run scores, and they don't give up and out. Man, this can snowball into something bigger if they keep it going. Perfect execution.
Next is the designated hitter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they're up by 3.
It's a run. And picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the rookie right fielder. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of the ALCS. In the air on the infield. He's under it. And there's 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the speedy catcher. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 1. Lifted in the air out to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. She's in there. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1. Back in Minnesota. Now the starting pitcher in this one, number 70. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is out of here. A monster shot to right. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Down the left field line, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive. And got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a pitch. And now the count is even.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Slings to first, and that ends the inning. One run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. It's now 4-1. And we're back. Now at the plate, number 3. Paddock back to work. Paddock, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. The wind and the pitch. Center field. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab, one down. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One out, bases empty.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bounce to the right. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-1. This is the back at target field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. And that one clips the corner.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the sliding grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here is number 67. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Puts a bunt down, and they pick the tag out for the out. And next is the designated hitter. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back in Minnesota, Max Kepler at the plate. Pitch. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Right through there, got it. One out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Trevor Larnach. In the air to left center, on his way in. Nice grab on the run. And there's two down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fastball right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. Play made, that ends game one of the American League Championship Series. Stepping in, number 71.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well.
Digging in, number 3. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner around second. The relay throw, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Kepler makes the catch, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-1. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer. That's in there. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. Just misses with that one. And that's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lewis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch stays alive. Farmer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Buxton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Just a slow ground ball this time, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Righty delivers on the ground at first. One at second.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The Twins with a chance to get back into it. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Jeffers, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Out towards left center. In position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Twins stranded pair. They trail it 6-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Anthony DeSclafani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That clips the corner.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 2. Well, it's pretty clear that she was frustrated with her performance in that last series. Even she admitted as much. But now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things she's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the
throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but nothing more. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Matt Wallner. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying, from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the 0-1. And ball 1. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Started to swing, held up. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Turns to the right on the move. And he makes the catch. So up next, Edouard Julien. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Bases loaded with one away. So up next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. Two relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Number 26 into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Wallner, the runner at third. Kepler on second. Julien at first. One gone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One run across. Fires it to the plate. In there safely. It's 6-3.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's Royce Lewis. That's a strike. 1-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity,
and that one gets way at the plate. And now a single might score 2. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right side of the infield. He's under it. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. That's in there. Two on, 2 outs. Hits and misses. That's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Apes with the lead 6-3. Back at Target Field, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo, number 5. DeSclafani back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Brock Stewart up and loosening in the pen. Okert, the lefty, warming up as well. Out to short. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
DeSclafani keeping an eye on him. And the batter now, number 11. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And he's got a double.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the catcher. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Through. One runs in. Well, the throw is over his head. Round second, digging for third. Tries to get back and see.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Squeezes it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and no. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. That clips a corner. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Correa. Around third. The relay to the plate. The tackle, but he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI and pitches away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Tosses the first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Now batting Max Kepler. Fall off foul. Jeffers stands at third with one gone in the inning. Out to short. Tosses across the first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
One ball.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this. Pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Julian stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Apes have the advantage, 8-5. Top of inning number 7. And now here is number 47. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton sizing it up. Puts it away for the out. Here at Target Field, it's really important to have rangy outfield. There's lots of ground to cover out there. Popped in the air, left field. Larnach calls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, I agree, Boog. There's a ton of space in the outfield, and that high wall in right center makes for a lot of doubles. Got to get a good jump as an outfielder.
Hard ground ball, base now. And that keeps the inning alive. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Go to second. And that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer. Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, he let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nabs it. At the plate, Byron Buxton. This one smashed down the right field line. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here. back in Minnesota. And now the shortstop, number 67. And the right-hander back to work. DeSclafani in his 11th season, 33 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. And that one is inside ball one. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. She just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now they've got some speed on.
Next to hit, number 5. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put her in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 1. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And another ball. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
On the mound now for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Slice the other way and foul. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And he deals.
1-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Goes down looking. And now the switch hitting catcher.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Out to short, Correa. Just ahead of the throw, she scores. And they're up by 4. Now it's the second baseman. Pitch misses. Ball one. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Josh Staumont preparing to come on if needed. And the 1-0. And that bunted towards third. Lewis fires across the diamond, out on the sac bunt.
Ooh, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now the left fielder. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. Run in the inning, but they leave 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. The Twins down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kepler off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. He goes down looking. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Josh Staumont. So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Back up the middle and a base hit. So man aboard. Now the third baseman. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in the dirt. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Flips to second, relay to first, double play.
Oh, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Larnach going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Number 23 will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's going to be Edouard Julien. He's already homered here in this one. And a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Farmer, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. The Twins down to their final out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Good eye in that spot. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit to second, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.